something to somebody's ex-fiance, and I won't say I'm the reason why they didn't end up getting married, yet I will say that the woman was very promiscuous before that happened. Well, welcome back. It's your host who don't like to boast. And if you have a drink, let's share a toast. That's some great H2O. Let's say this is your first time being here with us. Thank you. Don't move, don't groove, just stay and do your thing. And let's say you're coming back. Thank you for returning. Thank you for this moment. It's the man TFP. I'm the first employee, first artist, CEO, and founder of both Armageddon Recordz and LU Apparel. And today we have another segment of a lyrical breakdown of me doing my remix of Key Glock's Ambition for Cash. Now, for what you came here to see. Now, the first 4 bars. Even though I'm traumatized, hit the booth, I come alive. Plenty times I wanna die, couldn't make my mama cry. Okay, to explain the first couple bars, and I know a lot of people go through a lot of different things. For one, music is like my way of cleansing myself, a way to free my thoughts, a way to freely express myself, and a way to like get something off my chest. And to not go all the way in depth, because I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna take a long time to explain it. I've been through a lot in life, from like the time I was born until where I am right now. I've seen a lot of things, and I know a lot of people probably have too. And what I'm saying is, music is my therapy. Music is like my personal journal where I can be honest, open, say whatever I want, how I want, and not care about anything anybody has to say. And that's what I'm saying. Even though I'm traumatized, hit the booth, I come alive. I am me. I am 100% comfortable with what I'm saying and how I'm saying it. Used to think I wanna die, couldn't make my mama cry. When I was going through my adolescence, I didn't have anybody to really vocalize what was going on in my life, my personal business, and like I didn't have somebody I can talk to. I didn't have a shoulder to really lean on, and there was problems at home, problems at school, problems at church, problems on the school bus. So much was happening that it's like, let's say there's somebody putting a lot of water into like a glass jar or something. Eventually, so much water would come in that it starts to seep out. And that's what I was feeling during that time. Like, I just wanted everything to end. I wanted everything to be gone. And one reason why, well, a couple reasons why I didn't do it. For one, shout out to God. 2, I was supposed to have an older brother. And with like what was going on with my mama, and like, it's just, I couldn't really see my mama go through the loss of a potential second child, let alone the one who actually made it. And the next couple bars. I'm the greatest ever, made this cheddar in the rap game. Yeah, your faking's clever, dude wants to lie in they rap's main. Okay, for one, I'm talking a little trash once again, saying how to me I'm the greatest of all time. And some people may say, oh, he's crazy, flamboyant, braggadocious, arrogant, whatever. I'm saying it to myself so I can continue to work hard and prove it. It's not for you. It's not for the masses. You can agree, you can disagree. Doesn't matter. It's me holding my foot to the fire so I can keep being consistent and doing more to prove what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is I made this cheddar from the rap game. I actually wrote this song and was working on it in 2022. This video is being dropped in 2023 and the song was released in 2023. Yeah, I launched my website www.armrecordz.com, link below, in 2022. And when I first published my website, I started to get revenue from it. Now, it wasn't outlandish or extreme, being honest with y'all. Yet, I saw the power of what believing in yourself could do. And there's a multitude of different artists who have came and gone who have not ever made cash from their music. They didn't own their masters. They didn't own their publishing. They didn't own the distribution to putting their music out there. They didn't own the label. They didn't own their likeness. Their likeness. They didn't own really anything. And it's not me bragging, it's that I've been writing songs for over 20 years. And when I started to put my music out there, I got revenue from it. And a light bulb went off in my head. I was like, dang, that's kind of cool. And your faking's clever, dudes want a lot in their raps, man. I'm talking about how there's other rappers, and it's not me dissing it. It's just me vocalizing there's people who live a facade. Not everybody's a gangster. Not everybody have a whole bunch of women. I'm gonna keep this PG just for y'all. Y'all get what I'm saying though. Not every rapper's rich. Not every rapper can go to the designer store and buy everything. A lot of folks are lying, and I'm putting it out there in my own way. And the next couple bars, see me coming like this. Freaks be bumping my ish. Get the news, they better right quick. 200 might get. It's first, it's very simple. I'm saying, you see how I'm coming with my rhymes. I'm being authentic. I'm being myself. And women really appreciate that. And I appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate y'all. I ain't on the market. Still appreciate y'all though. And when I'm saying get the news, what I'm saying is get all the outlets, get all the media networks, get everybody ready because I'm coming. I'm on the way, baby. Remember this face. And I'm putting it out there in the universe that I want 200K a show. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So not $200, 200 thou wow. For a show. And it's not to say, oh, I'm doing this for the cash. Not at all. It's that a lot of rappers, you have to hit a certain pinnacle to be able to ask that for a show. Like, shout out to like Lil Baby, like Drake, all of them. They get 6 to 7 figures. And it's not the saying like, oh, I can get that and I'm cool. No, it's like these people put in so much work and have a great fan base to be able to get that. That's hard work. It's the work I'm looking forward to, not the cash. The cash is something so I can help grow the business, do more, and bring y'all more content. And the next couple bars, me speaking quotes and booking dates, something I dream, G. Guys wanna write those great hits they bump in my cheat sheets. And it's kind of going in what I just said, me speaking quotes, me talking about my life, me writing rhymes that people can live with, can express pain with, can grow up with. And like I said, doing shows, something I dream, something like I've been rapping for over 20 years. And like, that's a long time to be writing rhymes. I'm just gonna be honest. And now I am blessed to have my own record label. I'm blessed to have my own clothing brand. I'm blessed to be on YouTube. I used to want to make YouTube videos when I was 12. Like, I made it out of Mississippi, another dream. Like, I'm accomplishing so many dreams of what I've had. And it's like, there's another one, and then another one, shout out DJ Kelly, and another one I want to accomplish, and another one. So it's like, let's keep thanking God for his universe to be creating certain things for us and just bringing it over here to us, you know, so we can be able to help other folks like y'all in this content. And the next couple bars, excuse that sound, guys want to write those great hits they bump in my cheat sheets. I ain't even gonna lie, when I was in high school, there were times when, like, because I was so shy when it came to like rapping in front of people, telling folks I rap, like, because like I said, I've been through so much stuff. I've been criticized as a child by people who were like 30, 40 years old and didn't know anything about me. Like, just putting it out there, some of my homeboys and older homeboys, their parents, like, I had a white pair of glasses. And I did it because icy white's my favorite color. And I didn't ever see anybody with those glasses. I'm gonna get back on topic right after this. And like, some of my homeboys' mamas would actually stop me and tell me how they did not like my glasses. I ain't ever asked them for their opinion. I ain't ever asked them anything. They just felt obligated to give this information. And to tie that back in, I used to write rhymes. Like, I had some of the funniest punchlines, especially in high school. And sometimes some dudes would actually get my rhyme book, and like, it was like they were reading manga. They would be like, oh snap, he said this. And I'm like, they didn't even hear me rap it, just them reading what I wrote. And they were like, oh snap. And let's say I just say a quick one-liner or something. Dudes would literally take my one-liner and make a song with it. Or they would take my lyric or whatever and do something with it. I'm like, dudes literally used to steal my rhymes. Like, and I ain't gonna say some people, because there's even a few people who are related to me, or who are related to me. And like literally, let's say I'm making a specific beat or like I'm making a song a certain way, people would literally steal my stuff. And that's when I learned that it's a quote by Bill Gates. Well, not a quote. It was when it was some company in Asia, it was stealing some of Microsoft's stuff. And then I think some people around Bill Gates were saying, "Oh snap, they're stealing our stuff." And Bill Gates said, "Make sure it's from Microsoft." And then once I learned that, I was like, "Oh snap, you gotta be so dope that people steal your stuff." Like look at some people copy it. Tupac, Lil Wayne, LL Cool J, NWA, Young Thug. Like when a person makes it to a specific level, and I ain't talking about myself, I'm on the come up, baby. People steal your stuff, and I'm like, I had to learn to be cool with that. And the next couple bars. My pen made rap since I use new paint on old shoes. These guys hate women. I stay pimping. I make winning old news. Self-explanatory. I'll dive a little bit deeper with that. Growing up, my family was so like in a bind financially. But one, we were in a low housing community for like a little bit over 2 decades, and like I used to pass the sign every freaking day, and I just read the top part of it. I didn't see at the very bottom part of it, it said low housing community or whatever. I'll put a picture of it pretty soon. And like straight up, I didn't even know. I had like somebody actually tell me this. Then I went and started talking to my mama about it. She said, yeah. And like times were so weird that like I ain't gonna lie, for a lot of years in my life, I made it a pair of shoes for school, and they were running shoes. They weren't like high class Jordans, or like I didn't have Jordans till I was like maybe 19 to 20, I think. And that's when I paid for them. And like it got so harsh that like my mama and myself, sometimes we take tape and super glue or like Sharpies or some type of paint to make our shoes look kind of like together or hold them. And I'm not saying this for you to feel sorry for me. Trust me, that was a decent amount of time ago. We working on a whole nother thing now. And it's just me telling y'all the truth. Like being honest, that's one of my biggest things when it comes to music. And also like, it seems like in the next couple bars, what I'm saying, men and women hate each other in today's economy. Like there's so many men who trash all women. I won't say that. There's a fraction of women on this planet who are just, you need to stay away from. Same thing on the men's side. And it just seems like, because I met a decent amount of people from several different states and people from different countries as well. And I'm not saying about all those folks, yet I've seen a good handful of some who really hate each other. And I say I stay pimping, Mostly because, nah, I ain't out there pimping. I ain't got nobody on the, on the walk, so calm down. What I'm saying is, like, I stay, like, around both groups. I can't say I hate men. I can't say I hate women. I like to vibe with as many cool people as possible. And I make winning old news is because I don't hate the opposing sex. Hey man, let's vibe. Let's go chill. Let's go hustle. And that's what I'm saying. I stay winning because I'm not hating you. I'm not hating that person. We can work together or we can stay away from each other. It's okay at the end of the day. And the next couple bars. I'm from the dirty south, ain't heard about me, trick you crazy. I ate onion fried, was needing clothes and stroking this dude's lady. Oh snap, I remember the whole day. Okay, I'm from Mississippi. West Point 39773. Shout out to the Green Waves. Let's say you watching it. And let's say you're from Mississippi. Drop in the comments below and let me know where you from. Drop your zip code or whatever, and I will like it and leave some type of funny comment. I'll read some in the next video. Appreciate y'all. And what I mean that I ate onion fried, I'm talking about onion rings. Some people may say, do they really just eat fried onions like that? Some people do. Somebody, grandmama, granddaddy, or mama or something, or like I got a homeboy who eats fried green tomatoes. And I gotta call him and talk trash about that also. I was needing clothes. I remember like, I used to get hand-me-downs. Like I have older cousins and people I'm not even related to that used to give me like shoes and clothes and stuff. And due to statute of limitation things, there's certain things I will not say about certain things in life. Let your imagination run with that. If you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. I don't care. I ain't gonna put it in song. And stroking this dude's lady. That one is a woo because it's me being honest, and I won't dive too deep. I will say two different things, and it's just me being honest with y'all. Back in my younger years now, it's been a minute, so hey, cast no judge, and I will do the same. I would say I did lose something to somebody's ex-fiance, and I won't say I'm the reason why they didn't end up getting married, yet I will say that the woman was very promiscuous before that happened. And like before that, if you want me to explain this story, I'll make a private video and go in deep with it. Just let me know. I'm just not gonna put that all the way out here. If you want that, comment below and say, drop that video. And the second one, she was more of like, I've known her like since somewhat known since first grade. And it was one day after we didn't had an episode or something, and I was trying to set her up with one of the homies. And like after everything went down on our end, I'm like, hey, check out him, see how he doing. And she like, nah, I ain't here for him. I came here to see you and all that stuff. And then she asked me, do I have a girlfriend? And I'm like, what type of question? And then a question clicked in my head and I said, wait a minute, you telling me you dating somebody? Well, yeah, I am. I was like, man, this is wild. Dude, whoever you are, I don't know your name. I don't know you. Let's just say you didn't miss out on anything, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I make clever rhymes knee deep in my occupation. All these dudes my sons, and you know I'm dodging payments. Two things, like where I am now, like we have consistent customers that come in, and whenever we don't, I'm literally there writing rhymes. Or at the other place I was at beforehand, when there was downtime, I'm writing rhymes, I'm thinking about something. I'm like really coming up with more lyrics because that's me. I like the rhyme. I'm an MC, so you already get that part. And the second bar, that's me shouting out for one thing, Nicki Minaj, because I am a listener to some of her music. I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing for me to lie about. And like, I just like how she'd always have that specific bar in her song, and like she'd have like a new way of saying it, and it always kind of makes me laugh, or not laugh yet. I'm like, dang, she did it again. Dang, she did it again. Dang, she did it again. Dang, she found a new way to say it. Dang, she found another way to say it. And I'm like, man, it's my turn. Let me see how I can flip it. And like, that's how it came up. And the next bars. Call me dedicated, 2 more decades, y'all be bumping me. Guys by medication to rock the nation for pumpkin seeds. What I'm saying is I strive to make my music sound so good to the point whereas even in the next couple decades, and my real goal is for the next few centuries or millennia until Jesus comes back, shout out to Jesus, I want my music to be played. Like some people are aiming to have hits, some people are aiming to have their songs played in the clubs, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's people who strictly want their music to be streamed or put into music videos or like movies and stuff. I want my music to be played forever. That's my fixation. People say, oh, you should drop this shit. And I'm like, I want my music to be played forever. Like the next generation, because I grew up on music that was like created when my mama was like a child. Even some songs before she was born, or when she was a teenager, or when she was grown. Like, I like, even though this is not the correct term for it, I like classical music because this music, a decent portion of like some of the stuff out there was made way before our grandparents and even great grandparents were thought of. And people are still making covers and covers of some of Beethoven's, Mozart's, like some of those guys' pieces of music. Music is powerful to me, like for real. And that's my goal when it comes to music. And that's what I'm putting out there. I'm saying right now, y'all will still be bumping me. That's my goal. And what I'm saying about the medication is like some dudes literally get into this game and some folks see the flash, the glamour, the cars, the women. They don't understand. Like, let's say they're always on tour because they don't have their masters, publishing, all that, maybe sound a 360 or some type of crazy deal, and I'm not trashing 360s or anything, that they're in this uncomfortable position that they start taking drugs, or they start drinking, or they start partying and have this vice. And I'm not judging them. It's that it causes them just to be able to go on this and do that to get chump change. Some people, like the Whitney Houston movie came out maybe a month or two ago. Y'all should check it out. There's a scene when the record label exec tells Whitney something for every song she creates. And I'm not saying he enabled her or he created that. Yeah, watch it. I think there's some type of like music documentary or something about like Guns N' Roses or like Aerosmith. Watch that stuff. See how these people kind of get these artists into these vices, and these artists are doing all this stuff, and people think, oh, they're happy, they're this. These people may be miserable and hate their lives because of the situation they're in. And that's what I'm saying. Some people are doing this for pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. And the next couple bars, got straight spending 2-night funds on O's and new clothes. We leaving broke folks and looking straight at more plans, new goals. And that's self-explanatory. Like, there's people who live in a rat race. They constantly have to keep up with the Joneses. Like, people may look at me and be like, oh, nah, he ain't got this, he ain't doing that. I'm like, my mindset is fixated on making www.armrecordz.com, link below, as big as possible. This YouTube channel as big as possible. The FU clothing brand, to get it in as many hands and help people as possible. Because I've learned that there's a rat race. There's a game to life. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we leaving the broke folks, because broke and poor to me is a mindset. Shout out to Robert Kiyosaki. He says there's a difference between broke and poor. Broke is temporarily, poor is more of up here. Shout out to Rob. I disagree. Poor and broke to me are like intertwined. And I think they're both mind states. Like, and that's what I'm saying. We're leaving the broke folks because you're still broken up here. People may say, oh no, you're talking about people who ain't got cash that are less fortunate. No, because I've been there. I can tell you some stories. It's that once I started to learn and it clicked up here, and I started to realize this is a game. Once you know the game, once you know, okay, there's this, there's that, build you a team, get you a mindset, get you a network, get you an LLC, corporation, or whatever, or invest, passive, active, multiple streams of income, let's say that's your thing, or business, building a business. Once you learn there's different this, there's that, you don't want to be around the broken people who still think like this, because you're attempting to bring their energy to yours, and the way they are, they're trying to bring you back down here the way you were, and it's like, you won't, like, they'll have to work to meet you, then you'll have, it's like, I tried it for years. Some people will get it, some people won't. And in order to move forward in life, you gotta move. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be sad. You will have depressing days, suicidal days. It's gonna get to that point, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're gonna be okay. Just keep going. And the other couple bars. Who spits the truth should never ride for the snitches needing dough. That's something guys better try, because the snitches eating, bro. Okay. What I'm saying is, for the people who are keeping it real, 100, 1000, whatever they call it, they should be away from the people who are leaking information. People who are always running their mouths, talking about folks behind their backs, easy to get some information out of. Stay away from them folks because they will only bring problems. Seen it in my life, then seen it around so many people that I've been around. It ain't worth it. Because in the next bar, I'm explaining it, these people will always be eating. These people will always feed off this person, feed off that person, do this, do that. And who's gonna be left there looking crazy? You. Whoever didn't cut this person off. Whoever allowed this bad negative energy, this person, whatever you want to call them, into their lives. And that was my lyrical breakdown of the remix of Ambition for Cash. And let's say you want to find some of my original music or some of this apparel, go to the link below, www.armrecordswithazstore.com, and then get you some. And let's say you're an artist, you know an artist, or let's say you just want to see what it looks like. Go to www.armrecordswithazstore.com, and we will see you once again. I am your host who don't like to boast. Watch another episode, and until next time, adios.